If you're new to our channel, welcome. It's Salty Reflections with Stephanie and Oliver Chavis. And there you go, Salty Reflections. And we got a basket or a wagon full of treasures that we've already collected. Some sand dollars, angel wings, got a pretty little crab back, a bullet casing, bunches of sea urchins today, lots and lots of these beautiful whelks, dead man sea fingers, and two special treasures. If you haven't seen those, make sure you check out the past videos so you can catch up on what we've already found walking out here today. We're on a speed walk back to the boat now, so come on and let's see what else we can find.
Get on your treadmill. Walk with us.
Make sure to stay hydrated. Ooh, there's a little crab back. And a little whelk right there. That crab back is broken in one spot. Did you find something, Oliver? And a little whelk.
A gold coin, but I don't want to share that with nobody.
Oh, okay. You don't want to share that, he said. There's a pretty little speckled crab back. Lots of the dead spartina grass and the roots and things like that washed up in the high tide line today. That piece of driftwood looks twisted through there. You can see our wagon where we walked a little ways ago. See our trail. We came from that way. So this still should be fresh ground that we haven't checked over yet. And like I said, we're on a speed walk back to the boat now. Just looking. So if you need to, feel free to slow us down with that speed button on your YouTube on TV. I don't know that it's got that option on your phone. I think it's got it on the computers and on the TVs only. But there are some people who don't really care to watch the whole thing all the time. Of lots of channels, not just ours or anything in particular. But you don't want to see every second of it sometimes. And sometimes you want to see it even more. So some people need to slow us down or speed it up, whichever you prefer. Or of course you could just leave us in normal speed, which right now is...
I'm pulling the cart and I need you to let's get on back to the boat. I just stopped to show you guys this.
Well, that's a pretty one. I'm glad you stopped for us. How about this one?
I spotted it first. Did you spot it first or me?
Somewhere kind of close.
I think it was your phone.
I don't think it really matters. They're both going to our house, so... Or it's going to both of our houses, I should say.
I don't really care anyhow. You can have all these shells.
How about this one up here? Ooh, and look at there. The sun's already bleached it out nice and white. Sand dollar. The 5-hole keyhole sand dollar. Look at there. Walking on the beach at sunset.
You guys
doesn't
don't
love
leave
that?
us. Wait around on this sunset. It's going to be awesome.
It is going to be pretty.
I can feel it in the air. The air of Beaufort, South Carolina. We have some gorgeous, gorgeous sunsets here.
Yes, we do.
With the wide open spaces, one area that we can see, man. Oh, the storms coming in sometime off the coast really put on some nice sunset. We got a little cloud coverage back in that area and stuff, so it could brighten up and be an awesome sunset. We'll see. You know what I'm talking about? The sunset.
You talking about the sunset?
Yeah, the sunset.
That sunset.
That's right. We have a tendency to talk a little too much on this channel, but you know, hey, bear with us. We're showing you some nice finds.
Yes, beautiful skeleton seashells.
Right on the stuff or not?
That second one in?
Yeah.
Looks like it. It is. And I said second one because I could see this one, this whelk. And look at here. Even though it's broken, that is an eastern murex as well. If you haven't seen our other murex finds from today's journey, make sure you check out the couple videos before. Oh,
no, let's show them to them right here.
Oh, I'll show you now.
There you go.
Look at there.
3 giant eastern murex finds on this trip, and that is awesome for us because we've only found about a dozen, maybe a couple more than a dozen in over 200 videos.
So 3 today. That's awesome.
I told you I was going to help you find these things today, stuff.
I'm sure glad you are.
I spotted it way across the beach.
You sure did.
Trash. Come on, guys.
I said stay hydrated, but keep your trash to yourself
And
too.
guess what? Sometimes this trash doesn't just blow out of boats and stuff. You know, you got all culverts and stuff off of the towns and stuff, and sometimes I believe trash even gets washed down through the drain pipes.
That's right.
You know, we're back to the Evinrude boat cover sitting out here on this beach. If you're missing that Evinrude boat cover, it's right there.
Let me grab this cup.
Looks like a 1940 something model.
Somebody's red solo cup.
I hope that ain't our boat drifting off.
I sure hope not.
I don't believe it is.
I hope not,
No,
cause
that's a seagull.
a seagull.
That would be a terrible thing to see, right, Steph?
Yes, it would be horrible to see our boat drifting off. Cause it's a little too cold to have to swim. And if you could see it from here, that would be a long swim. More trash. He's found him a pink solo cup.
Watch this right here, guys. This is how you do it. When you come up here and you spot this stuff up on the beach, it's real bright colors. People put it out here for a reason. If you are the type of person that will come up here and just pick this trash up, put it in your cart, what happens is you're rewarded in life. Look. It leads you to the beauties.
That is a beauty.
You want it?
Do you want it?
Yeah, I want it. You want it?
How about this? Who knows what this is?
I do.
You do? Oliver says he does. What do you guys think it is?
What do you guys think?
Some of y'all probably know because we talk about it on our channel, and during the winter we do find it more often. I feel like
it is dried out.
It is dried out.
Very dried out.
But the first person to tell me what that is, the very first person, I will send some seashells to out of this video. So I hope you have been watching so you know what that dried up thing is.
I'm thinking about taking this home, putting a bar of soap in it, Steph.
And using it like a loofah?
Scrubbing it your back with.
Yeah, that'll be good, like a
I'll
loofah.
scrub your back with
All
that.
right. So, like I said, first person to comment, once Oliver puts this video up, what that dried out thing was, I will send you some shells, so you will be the seashell winner of today's beach walk. And as always, thanks to our Patreons for making that possible. We supply the shells, they supply the shipping cost to have you guys be able to be winners on our channel and send our shells all around. We've sent them all over the world at this point,
Yeah,
so we sure appreciate it.
Just, I mean, hey, we're just a small channel. We're trying to make videos and be consistent as possible, but just to be a part of something like that in life that super exceeds who you are and, you know, reflects on others good things or brings a little happiness in their life, everything isn't about the money, right?
That's right, that's right.
Now, I don't think that right there is dried out.
Well, I'm not even gonna show them since you said that, but I am gonna show them a second one that is dried out, just in case somebody missed it from the first one. Make sure you leave me that comment. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna be whole. I was gonna include this little crab shell into the shells that you could get, but that one's not whole. Another piece of it here, or another one there. You guys that watch our shelling know that we like to donate some shells to our viewers and share with them sometimes, because we love you guys. We appreciate all the love you guys show us by continuing to come along on our adventures, walking with us, talking with us in the comments. So make sure you leave us that comment. Tell us what you think it is, or what you have learned that it is. Because somebody's gonna win some shells.
Check out this piece of the dead man.
Oh wow,
Finger sea
that one's
sponge.
pretty.
So this is one of them also, but just see the difference.
That one looks like, as my pappy would say, Whoopi Goldberg hair.
And what I think about these is, you know, a natural saltwater fish aquarium, you know, placed down in some rock, you know, the little tiny fish swimming all between.
That's
it.
right.
That's what I imagine when I see it.
Wouldn't that be gorgeous?
And they dry out really well.
They
They'll
do.
become pretty firm.
They do. They do have a little odor to start with, as most of everything off the beach has, you know, a very organic odor. Oh, look at this green sea pork. But that organic odor does, you know, dissipate if you leave it out for a while. So typically myself, oh, here's some purple one. It's almost black looking. Sometimes it's called sea brains as well, because you see how it looks loby in that area. But I like to leave mine outside for a little bit first before we bring them in.
Example, guys, every time you see a beer can or alcohol product in our cart, it's not always mine.
Not always.
Not always. But I am getting to the age that, you know, sometimes a little bit of alcohol helps ease the pain. Look at that.
Yeah, piece of driftwood.
Put that in there, Steph.
All right.
That was pretty cool. Perfect. You know, that sphere shape.
Oh, look at the purple sea pork here. This one's very purple. A lot of it back this way now that we've rounded the corner.
I'm wondering if, you know, like, I'm picking up all this beach trash out here, right? And we're on the way back to the house. And just say a piece of it blows out of my, you know, boat. even though I've tried to collect it. You think I should be charged? You know, there's ways of littering and there's ways of doing things in life that sometimes when you make those mistakes, maybe you shouldn't be punished as if it was deliberately did, right? That's my opinion of things. You're getting all this sea whip too, stuff.
I just picked up a couple pieces of that piece.
Don't pick that up, man.
Oh, look at there. Somebody marked X as a spot. Was they trying to come back and gather this little group or what?
They missed it now.
They did miss it.
Look at this one here.
And there's nobody else here, so their miss is someone's gain.
And I think this definitely needs to go back with us, because just because of the color of it, you know, you never hardly see something, a piece of the seaweed like this, that orange color. And can you use it stuff up on your shelf with your shells?
Right, yeah. And look at this piece of dead man fingers, how orange it is compared to the other ones.
Both of these found in the same area.
Yeah.
Huh.
Odd.
Here's some more trash. We're coming up on more trash. We're trash collectors, we're beach callers, we're seashellers, we're YouTubers, we're crabbers, we're shrimp trolling.
Sea brains. More sea brains. The orange one too. Lots of it right here.
He said all that stuff about the shrimp. Ooh, check out that piece of.
Oh yeah, that piece of sea pork there. That one looks creepy. And it's big too. Let me show you my foot for a reference, for those of y'all that like to see the feet.
Leave it in the comments how many ways in the movie Forrest Gump did Bubba Gump say that they could use shrimp. Leave it in the comments. I'm gonna start it off, the first one. Baked shrimp.
I'm gonna do barbecued shrimp.
All right, leave it in the comments.
Some beef jerky. So maybe even some shrimp jerky. Did Bubba Gump say anything about any shrimp jerky? That's what that trash was from, was beef jerky. Oh, I see another cup. He's headed that way to that line to get out of this one. Let's see if this, oh, this one's empty. So this little horseshoe crab will be included in somebody's shells from today. That is the winner. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you missed a spot.
We're making it back to the boat just in time. The sun setting, a little bit of light after dark. It'll definitely give us enough time to make it back to the boat.
Oh, that's a big one.
The boat's still there.
I sure pray it is. Look at here. Let's see this piece first. Oh, it's got a tangled mess. Got a muddy beer there. And that's even got a dolphin. Somebody was playing with the dolphins out here and lost that. So more trash in this part of the video maybe than anything. We didn't walk this part of the beach. When we first got here, we walked down around the shore here, if you remember. Back on the first walk, first part of today's walk. If you haven't seen that yet, make sure you check that out. If you haven't seen that yet, it means you may not be subscribed. So that way you're not getting notifications about our videos. So make sure you subscribe so you get those notifications. And you know, whenever we post new videos. So you can come along to the beach with us. As you've heard me say it before, salt air is good for the soul. So even though some of you may be thousands and thousands of miles away from the salt air, I'm sending some your way. Trying to take you to the beach as much as possible. How about that purple sea whip there? Oh, and balloon trash. The little string from a balloon. How about that beautiful view there? Whew. And the pretty whelk shell. Ooh, trying to figure out how to get it. Oh, it's orange all the way around. Pretty, pretty. And I see our wagon tracks here, so it looks like we walked this little section. So I'm gonna beeline down a little bit and walk a different spot. About all my trash and my treasures and the beautiful sunset. Again, guys, if you're walking in areas, not just the beach, but other areas as too, you know, parks and things like that where there's wildlife, if you see trash, pick it up. I feel sure it's probably in most places that people walk, probably somebody's job, but we all know how hard workers most of Americans and people are these days. I shouldn't say that. It's not really just an ethnic thing, because it's not just Americans. I hear people say it all over the world. The world seems to be changing. People seem to be changing. But it's our world, you know. So pick up a piece of trash. Even if you didn't put it there, it won't kill you to pick it up. If we all did that a little bit, our world would be much better for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren one day. We all have to do our little bit of part. And that's all it is. Me picking this little trash up, it's nothing. I'm out here gathering up all kind of stuff already. So Oliver's made it all the way back to the boat already. He's already got the wagon all the way up in the boat already. He didn't even wait on me to help him. He's going to get the anchor. Isn't it gorgeous? Thanks for bringing us shelling today, Oliver.
You're more than welcome.
How about all you guys? Y'all want to tell him the same thing? We're gonna take a ride on back to the boat landing. We may show you a sunset or scene or two on the way back, but we sure appreciate you guys coming along with us. Thanks so much for being a part of our Saltaholic family. We love all you guys. We love taking you to the beach with us.
And ride with us on back and watch the sunset.
Come on.
Get in the boat.
Trying to rinse my feet off a little bit.
We have to move the cart first though. Let's move the cart first.
Ooh, it's heavy.
It's not that bad.
It is heavy.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We pulled it along quite nicely.
And I'm just tucking all that in there so it can ride, hopefully to avoid, like Oliver was talking about, where anything blows out. Put these heavy shells down in some of this trash. While Oliver puts the anchor back up, we got the boat all dirty with all of this adventure today.
We ain't worried about that.
Nah, it'll rinse
We ain't
off.
worried about that boat getting dirty. Look at it.
We're dirty
It's
too. My
okay.
hands are dirty. We've enjoyed a good day.
Yes, the Yamaha Crump. It's running. Let it warm
buddy.
up for a second. Get on back. Getting ready for the ride?
I am. I told you before, the first part of the video, I layer up because it's a little chilly still for a boat ride. It's a little too warm on the beach to walk around with 3 layers of clothes on, but it feels great in the boat. Ready?
Trust me, we waiting on you. I've been waiting on you to put your clothes on. What you want me to do? Dump you out the back of the boat?
Oh, look at the dolphins came up behind us.
We go. We truly have had a wonderful it back before sunset?
No.
I didn't think so either.
I think we'll make it back in time to watch a beautiful sunset, as we are right now.
Ooh, I love to have fun with you guys. We love you all.
It's better that than to be hangry. I was just talking about supper, so at least I'm not hangry.
I did the smart thing. I ate 3 times before we came out here today.
I only ate one. But I'm ready now.
She hungry. My baby hungry. You want to count our shells tonight before we eat?
No.
You want to go through them, wash them?
No. I want to make it to the house.
That's what I want to do too. Make it to the house safely. Great day, good trip, you guys. Yamaha 94 stroke continues to run. I would hate to say how many miles we have on this motor now. It's a 2011 model motor. We've never had really any trouble out of it. Did have an issue one time with some water getting in our fuel, but besides that, it's been an awesome motor. And the Sea Hunt 1999 Sea Hunt hull, powered by 2011 Yamaha. The hull itself, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it gets us back and forth out on the water to share these videos with you guys. Sea Hunt's a good boat.
We can beat her up, bang her around, it's alright.
And another thing, got to give credit to Garmin. Got to have that Garmin when we're running offshore. And we used to do a lot of shrimping at night, what they call bait shrimping. And it was hard to get back to where your position or home or your boat landed and run the rivers without a GPS. With that GPS, we can stay within 2 or 3 foot of the same line that we travel. Thanks for watching. We made it back to the boat landing.